some people here, Productions.
I'm not a chief, I'm a Nabori.
Okay.
Nabori is more like a laborer.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm doing a book, about how Christopher Columbus was not really what he was, and when a lot of the Tainos that were killed, in the Caribbean in 1492. Not all the Tainos had died because a couple of Tainos, like Enrique Kilo, he went up to and took some of the people up north and hid in the caves, and then some of them expanded all over. And this is what I want to talk to you. What do you think about what they say about Columbus?
Well, to me, my personal opinion as a Taino descendant, I claim that Christopher Columbus is not a great man. To me, he's into my people. He's really actually a criminal. He enslaved our people. He hung our people. He burned our people. He cut our kids in half with their Toledo swords, just like game, fed them to the dogs. All those savages, animals, which we weren't. We were already living in an environment that we understand. That's why, if you're going to put it into perspective, going green, our earth was green already, but when the Europeans came, they changed the whole aspect of our environment.
I know they stole the tobacco that belonged to Taino and took it up north.
Yeah, they took the tobacco crops and then the cotton, but basically the tobacco, it was brought to Virginia, and Virginia, that's when they started the industry there. But the ones they bring all these tobacco fuels and getting everything to go properly was Taino people.
American Holocaust. I spoke to the author I called him about 2 or 3 days ago. He was a military by name is David Easton. He wrote the American Holocaust, the Conquest of America, talking about Columbus and how the Holocaust of all the Tainos that lived, in the Caribbean, and also the American Indians up north. That was in the United States, and also what happened when the slaves over from Africa, and what happened because of greed, and gold was taken.
Yeah, basically everything was greed, and in what they call imposed of religions. Before Columbus got here, our people would worship the earth, the heavens. Everything is spiritual. As far as the Taino religion, if you want to call it that, I would call it faith. Our faith that we have is mostly spiritual. And the point that you said about the Africans when they brought here as slaves, very few people know that if you ask them about slavery, the first thing they mention is the African slave, which was one of them, but they never mentioned that the Taino people were the first slaves of this continent. So, and if you ask me, we're still living modern day slavery.
The book, American Holocaust, I'm about to read the book because David Easton was the one that when I look on their website, I like to cross-reference, back, I put things on Microsoft Word, like certain keywords, and I did 1 and 2. Then I came about Queen Anna, what happened to her, how they tricked her and tricked her husband.
Well, ANACAONA, she was a chiefess. Call it a Taino princess. She was a great leader. She was also hanged and hung, and decapitated. Her head was decapitated. So this day, we still have her in our memories and in the history books that, there are unfortunately Spanish speaking, but at least, we can't blame all the Spaniards for everything they did, because you had a lot of them that were good. For instance, Bartolomé de las Casas, he was one of them that wrote the Chronics, and he wrote, a lot of things that were true that he was against of. Spaniards do it to our people. But for the most part, the word ANACAONA, in Spanish it means flor dorada. In English it means golden flower. So Ana is flower in Taino. Caona is gold or a yellowish color.
Yeah. I know she was good with her poems. She loved poems.
Yes, she did.
Press one.
If it's the one, I can't hear. Show your outfit.
This is maraca. It's made from gourd. This comes from the island of Puerto Rico or Cuba.
Yeah.
Or all Caribbeans. It's made. It's a fruit. What you do is take the seeds out. And these are a lot of the symbols that we use in Borinquen.
Yeah.
It's called Sol de Jayuya, and other people call it different names.
Yeah.
Arcoqui. The
I love those frogs.
And this is a rana, a little lizard. And this is a macara. I forgot how to say it. And you know, if you go to the island of Puerto Rico, you find some of these symbols on rocks, by rivers, off bays. And you know, we basically want to do is teach our children that, you know, it's not when you go to school they taught you that Indians were bad people, and you know, we want to teach you, we want to educate, because every day, like people go to the thing in San Juan in the big pier, you start to see everybody, and there they tortured a lot of Tainos, and to this day, you know, I hear the screams. You know, I'm a very spiritual person, but basically what we want to do is teach a lot of people about the language, about the cultures, and a lot of words that we did today, you know, we did in Borinquen. A lot of foods, and also we don't separate us from the Native Americans, Apaches, Navajo, Masicas. We're all one family, one unity family, and we're here to say that we're here and we're not gone, and you know, we represent all our people of all the lands and all the Caribbean.
This is a young brother right here, man. The Boria Society. Say hello to Nicholas.
Hi, Nicholas.